I think that the human body is the most amazing thing in the world. I think our bodies are truly miracles. In this video, I'm going to talk about transformations and how incredible our bodies really are when we give it the things that it needs and dismiss all that stuff about getting old. I have a crazy, crazy goal right now, and I'm on a mission. I have about 8 months left. Yeah, about 8 months left, because on October 15th, I'm going to be 50 years old. And this is my goal. And I'm going to declare it in this video, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm going to do it. And I would love for you to follow along in this journey. On my 50th birthday on October 15th, 2021, I am going to be in the best shape of my life. That's what we're going to talk about tonight on Chavez Live 360, brought to you by Livemasters, where we feel alive by going live, and your journey to video mastery begins right here. If you don't know who I am, again, my name is Mike Chavez. I've been on a live video journey. I go live every single day, and I've gone live every day since the end of 2016, right here with videos just like this, so you and I can get to know each other. What I do is I help other people leverage videos just like this to step out of their comfort zone and network and meet amazing people online that can change their lives, like the people I've met over the last 4 years that have changed my life. Now, listen here, I'm broadcasting this video to you live from the fabulous city of Las Vegas. If you are watching live on my personal page, if you're watching live in our group Livemasters, or if you're watching live on our YouTube channel, let me know where in the world that you're watching. We see Jacqueline from Illinois has tuned in, and we have Facebook user. Unfortunately, the StreamYard thing hasn't let you put your picture up there, but we can do it next time. So the reason I wanted to talk about our bodies and how amazing they are, and because I've had a crazy health journey over, it really started in my early 20s. And that was the first time in my life that I ever got myself in shape. I was eating the right foods. I was going to the gym all the time. And I got on some supplements at the time that really helped me out. Now, I was, like I said, in my early 20s, but most of my adolescent years, my teen years, I was really, really heavy. And I've had an eating problem most of my life. Just because of all the stuff, right? You know how stuff happens in life. And I learned at an early age how to cope with all that stuff, right? By just putting a bunch of food in my face. And in my early 20s, I was like, oh my gosh, I was able to start working out and eating right, and I got in amazing shape. But I also remember when I was in junior high school, and I had to go to summer school one year because I did not do good in school, and I had to go to summer school, and I hated school. But I remember when I was in middle school, and they had the subject of biology. And I will never forget the stuff that I learned about our bodies when I was in middle school. And ever since then, that kind of planted a seed on how incredible our bodies are in what we can do with them. I mean, you've seen the things that people can do with their bodies. It's just mind-blowing, right? You think about the people that are these ultra marathoners, right? They run like 2 marathons, and they do the triathlons, and the Ironman. It's incredible. And then you see those ninja warrior people that do all the climbing, and they do the monkey bars, and they do all that stuff to contort their body. And again, then there's the contortionist, and then there's the gymnast. So we're all different, but the thing is all these people that do all this stuff, they take amazing care of their body. And now listen, over the years, I have not been so kind to this body of mine. And I've learned that as I've gotten older, isn't it funny, right? The older we get, the wiser we get, but physically our bodies tend to deteriorate. And that's the thing. If you're not taking care of yourself, when you're younger, it gets more difficult as you get older, but you're smarter. You know what to do. You've made all the mistakes. And maybe like me, I've had multiple surgeries on my back. I had a knee replacement. I was overweight most of my adult life, and it wears down your body. It tears you apart. And so recently, some of you might know, I got involved with an incredible group of humans that helped me transform my life, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, nutritionally, and relationally. It's just an amazing group of humans that have helped me over the last couple of years. And I started this journey, and it took me back to when I was in junior high school, and I started learning about the body, because fast forward to now, I know more about my body than I've ever known. I know more about my body than most people know about their bodies. And one of the reasons why is because I got my DNA tested. I figured out what I was working with. I figured out what my genes said that I needed. And I figured out what types of food I should eat. I figured out what types of exercises I should do. I figured out what I should put on my skin. I figured out all this stuff. And that's why I've made this incredible, amazing goal. And I hope some of you all follow along with me on this, because I'm going to start doing more videos of some of the food that I'm eating, some of the exercises that I'm doing, some of the amazing supplements that are helping me do this. Because as amazing as and clean as I'm eating, because I went vegan and I eat a lot of raw stuff and I eat just really super clean and healthy. Unfortunately, we don't get everything that we need from our food. So that's why it's important to supplement, like with amino acids, so on and so forth. But again, when I'm 50 years old on October 15th, I have about 8 months to get in the best shape of my life. And here's the thing. I came up with this saying that I'm training for the fight of my life. You know, you think about boxers, they train, they run, they do their workouts, they do their sparring, they do all that stuff. Those guys, when they're training for those fights, they're training for the fight of their life, because once they get in that ring and the other person is across the ring, they're trying to do the same thing to them. They're trying to knock them out just as much as you're trying to knock them out. But here's the thing. We're not fighters. We don't have to get in there and we don't have to fight anybody. The only person that we have to fight is the person that we look at in the mirror every morning. Are you ready for that fight? I sure hope you are, because, you know, you don't have to, grow old and be decrepit. That's the thing with me. I figured out, listen, God's going to keep me around for a while. I'm not going anywhere. My dad's 72 years old. He's perfectly healthy. He's on no medication. And I started thinking about it. How many men at my age, almost 50 years old, are on some sort of medication? I'm on nothing right now. I take absolutely nothing. No Advil, no over-the-counter, nothing. I just eat my food and I take my supplement. That's all that I need. So as I got older, as I got wiser, I wanted to, when I was younger, I wanted to look better for vanity reasons. So I looked better. But as you get older, if you're getting older like me, it starts to turn into, you know what? I just want to feel good. I want to be able to get out of bed in the morning and be able to walk down the stairs and not feel every step somewhere in my body. This, that. Have you been there? I've been there before. Did you realize that 2 years ago, in 2018, I was 320 pounds. I got on the scale today. I was 230. That being said, in 2018, at the end of 2018, I couldn't even walk up the stairs without being out of breath. So, taking care of yourself is really important, because, if you have something that you're supposed to be here for, which we all are, you got to take care of this so you can do what you're supposed to do. And I made that decision. Hey, listen, God's going to keep me around for a long time. So listen, I'm going to have a good quality of life. Who's down for a good quality of life? If you're down for a good quality of life, say, oh, yes, in the comments and let me know. Because you've stayed around to the end of this video. And I started taking this new supplement that we have for our company, and it's really incredible. And I was talking about amino acids a little while ago. And as you get older, or even if you're working out, you need amino acids. And I wasn't even aware of it. Even when I was in my 20s and I was in really good shape, I didn't even know any of this stuff. And I happen to get this stuff right here. And if anybody's interested, I want to send you guys a sample of this stuff, because it comes in a little pixie stick right here. Of course, I'll send you all the information about it, so you can do a little research on it before you say, yes, I want to try one of these. but oh my gosh, they are absolutely amazing. Has some incredible stuff in it. Even my skin and my nails are feeling amazing. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But be encouraged to know that it's not that difficult to take care of yourself and feel amazing. Again, I had mentioned earlier in the video that as I was growing up, I dealt with all of my stuff by eating, right? And even as an adult, right? Just until recently, till like a year and a half ago, I was still doing that. And now, how do you replace that, right? Replace that energy. I took that energy where I was like, I want to eat, into exercise and eating right. I'm an all or nothing type person. That's just how I am. And this is how I am now. And this is how I'm supposed to be. We're really supposed to be just feeling amazing and awesome. So at the end of all of my videos, I always start an open invitation to continue the conversation about what we've talked in this video. If you want to personally reach out to me and see how you can get a sample of this amazing stuff that really helps you out throughout the day and gives you a good pep in your workout and gives you some amazing brain clarity, you got to hit me up. Put it like, I'm interested in that. What you're talking about, Mike, just let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I'll reach out to you and I'll hook you up. I'll mail one of these to you. It's actually one of the first things that I got to be honest. Most of the time when I take stuff, I don't feel it, right? I don't feel nothing. It was like, that's just another one of those things. But have you guys ever felt that before? Like you taken something and somebody said, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And you've taken it and you're like, I didn't feel nothing. That's me most of the time. I'm that person. But when I took one of these, I was like this. Like I took one like a couple hours ago. That's probably why I'm so, I'm probably going to go for a walk after this video. But anyways, I'm starting to ramble. I appreciate you tuning in to this video. And stay tuned and be inspired by this journey that I'm on, because I want you to come along. And I know that there's people out there that need some sort of encouragement, some just information. Like information is power. But not just having the information is powerful. What's more powerful than having information is having the support to implement it. And that's where that I've gotten all this incredible help from these amazing people I've been talking about in this video that I've been working with for the last 2 years. And I want to extend that to all my amazing friends, because I want you to feel as amazing as I do right now. Stay safe and stay healthy. Take care of yourself. God bless you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.